Greetings, beloved elite, love lords, and lordettes of the divine diamond light. Christ consciousness shift here with another video. Today, I'm going to be speaking about Amen Ra. Let me show you my ornament of Amen Ra. Now, Amen Ra is the ancient Egyptian deity, and obviously when it comes to religion, things like that may be seen as idol worship and things like that. But I was looking at the ornament the other day, a little while ago, and I was thinking, what does it mean? Because obviously there's an Egyptian pharaoh and it has an animal behind it, like a ram's head with a lion's body. And I was sitting there for a while, pondering, thinking, what could that mean? Now, because I know that ancient Egyptian, like ancient Kemet, they've always had a form of connection with extraterrestrials and the stars. So that's what made me think of what I'm going to share with you lot today. But talk about Amen Ra a little bit. Amen Ra is the invisible light, or the dark light, or the black sun. He referred to these things. Now, when we're dealing with the invisible light, we're dealing with everything that exists that cannot be seen. That's dealing with spirits, that's dealing with energies and things of that nature. And even the light spectrum, there's lights that we are not able to see with our physical eyes. Ultraviolet light and infrared light, they are forms of light, but we can't perceive them with our eyes. So Amen Ra, invisible light, like Ra deals with light and sun. So you've got a deity called Ra, and then you've got a deity called Amen Ra. Ra is the light that you can see, the sun and all the rays of the sun that you can see. Amen Ra is the light that you can't see, and the realm that you can't see, the spiritual realm, the realm of frequencies and vibrations that cannot be measured or interpreted by science and things like that. Anyway, so that's Amen Ra, that's his realm. The realm is the unseen realm, the black realm, or the black sun. And what am I gonna say now? And because it's ancient Egyptian, ancient Kemet, science and knowledge, I added the fact that they deal with the stars, they deal with extraterrestrials. There was a connection back then. According to my research, the Ra 1 Confederation was helping develop and spiritually educate ancient Egyptians, like 10 to 15, 20 years, 1,000 years ago, something like that. And they helped them to build the pyramids and all of that stuff. Now, as you know, the pyramids of Giza align with the stars on Orion's belt. So all of these things I'm adding to what I believe the Amun-Ra symbology means. Now, as you can see, the Amun-Ra ornament has the Egyptian pharaoh, and the animal behind it represents the Amun-Ra spirit that's around him. So we're talking about the auric field, your energy field that cannot be seen. Also, it could deal with your spiritual support and guidance and things like that. But the main thing that I realized, or I think, when I see the Amun-Ra, when I see the ram's head and the lion's body, that I believe that symbolizes the heart and the mind. The reason why I think that is because of the ram's head and the lion's body. Now, because they deal with the stars and extraterrestrials, according to astrology, the ram's head represents Aries. The lion's body represents Leo. Aries is the head of the zodiac. Leo represents the heart and the chest area. So, when you've got the ram's head and lion's body, it's dealing with the head and the heart and the mind. Both of these aspects are not really seen. Like, only people that really have psychic abilities can probably tap into other people's thoughts. But on a basic level, your thoughts are invisible. Your heart and your love vibration is also invisible. When you love somebody and you have a connection with them through the heart, that connection isn't seen, but it is it's a real energy, it's a real connection. So that was what I came up with, just sitting there looking at the Amun-Ra ornament. And I don't really have anybody to kind of confirm it, but if you like, there must be something significant to what I'm saying. It might not be 100% on point, but the Amun-Ra, the invisible realm, the heart and the mind, it kind of makes sense. And this is why I think it's very important for people to get some of the ancient artifacts and the ancient ornaments and stuff like that. I don't really like to call them idols, because it's like you're going back to religion, like idol worship and stuff like that. And I believe that religion has demonized and made it seem negative and evil and something God don't want, to this idol appreciation of ornaments and stuff, because they carry a vibration, for one, they carry an energy, that's two, and they can help spark up ancient wisdom that is already within you. And this ancient wisdom kind of takes away the power religion can have on your mind. You know what I mean? When you're knowing about ancient wisdom and knowledge, the spells of religion kind of don't hold no weight. But if you don't have that knowledge inside you, they can tell you things and you just feel like you need to believe it because, yo, that's what, you know what I mean? That's God's teacher right there teaching me something, I better believe it. But that's not the case. They are more taking you away from understanding God and truth than actually really telling you. But it's all about control and all that stuff. But the main point, the main key is the almond raw, ram's head, and lion body. I think, or I came up with this understanding that it represents the heart and the mind, but it also represents the invisible realm. And I believe it's a protective energy, the almond raw. So I do recommend people get some of them ancient ornaments and see how they can awaken your own inner ancient wisdom. That's it for today. I'm gonna leave y'all in peace, love, oneness.